Miranda Barber. I'm from Melbourne, Australia, but I've lived in London for 9 years. I'm a singer-songwriter, and this is a video diary of the making of my album. Welcome to the first installment.
Would you step on my toes if that's how it goes to the beat? 'Cause if you want face to face with me, darling, step to the place with me. And I wanna feel scared let the music begin. Cheek to cheek, won't you? Let me break in your paprika hair.
Yeah, so I'm going to make an album. I would have liked to make an album anyway, but what has kind of propelled me into having to make an album is that I won a showcase on slicethepie.com. On this showcase, the public vote on their favourite artists, and there were 12 of us out of 600 in the arena who ended up in this showcase. And I won. Winning the Slice the Pie showcase meant, by public vote, meant that I was guaranteed £15,000 to make the album. I just want to say thank you to everybody who voted for the album and has invested in it. Thank you so much. I couldn't do it without you. So that's essentially, the money I have to play with, and that covers everything. I don't have to account for how I spend it. So, in the great scheme of things, in the language of kind of record, great record deals and, big labels and so forth, 15,000 is nothing in terms of making an album, but it's more money than I've ever had. I just want to keep this in perspective, really. I know that it doesn't take much to come out with a really nice recording. I've kind of discovered that from recording at home, and the fantastic response I had from, my EP, My Tomorrow. The tricky thing with making the album is to know where to record it and who to record it with, because my EP was recorded at home on a shoestring. There was absolutely no money involved. I recorded live on an upright piano with a couple of condenser mics and some curtains. And I love the sound, and then the double bass and a bit of acoustic guitar and a bit of percussion. And I came in and worked over the top of my live recordings and spent a day with me with some beer and some lunch. And the result is really nice. I love recordings where you can hear the room breathe and where you hear the kind of creak of the chair. And I love the idea of my audience feeling like they're in the room with me while I'm recording, and being privy to those kind of decisions where it's not overproduced, and where you can hear the fingers on the strings and the breath into the microphone. But I'm going to kind of figure it out as I go along. So this is why I've decided to keep the video diary, because this is a real learning curve.
Never thinks to ask why. She's got bigger fish to fry, 'cause she is a working woman.
I'll be working with Sean Latimer, who currently gigs with me and plays some nice kind of rat-tat-tat on the snare and cymbal and does some backing vocals. And she's a fantastic bird to work with.
Right, can I listen to that chord?
Yeah.
So you're playing my note.
Oh shit.
We are falling on
So we are on our way to Chat's Palace in sunny Homerton. Where Stephanie Dre, a friend of mine and a wonderful photographer, is going to take some shots for me. And she's taken shots for me before, but it's a bit of a challenge for her because I don't enjoy it at all. I don't mind kind of holiday snaps and fun snaps and stuff, but when I'm forced to pose in front of a camera, I get really, really self-conscious. So I'm going to try and find the fun in it. So that's what today's about. Sorry?
Anywhere here?
Yes, please. That's great. Thank you.
I woke this morning so damn tired, 'cause I was yearning to be a
Well,
child.
it's not my first spot, just yeah, my name is Steph Dre, 28 years old. Photographer, music photographer, live in London.
Sometimes it feels like I'm talking on an empty line. Oh, 'cause I push damn hard.
And I came to London for a summer, worked in Oxford. And 6 months after, I found a job as a nanny. I didn't speak a word of English. I found a job as a nanny in Guildford. And I met this guy and I lied to him. Because he wanted to have a photographer and I just really fancy him. So I went to buy this camera and I said, oh, I could take pictures of you. Yeah, and I started my life as a photographer there, really. And 2-3 years ago, she asked me to do some picture for her. Yes, I took some really portrait of her at that time. She was very comfortable from the camera. She doesn't like all the, you know, the kind of fashion pose. So she felt a bit uncomfortable. So it was, I tried to make her feel comfortable, but it was not that easy.
I'm happy to do that again.
If you feel uncomfortable in front of the camera, you look shit. You do.
Don't you?
There's two images. There is a very fun Miranda, always a bit cheeky, I really, really like, and I want the humor. You have a lot of humor, and I want this humor to come out in the picture. And after you have very profound, deep songs. So I think you are quite, you have a duality within your art and even in your personality, actually. Allez, ah bon, ça suffit maintenant, hein?
Within about 6-7 months, I have to deliver on an album. So the work begins now.